I can't even. I have no excuse. Yeah, I'm sorry for like the millionth time for not actually posting any content on YouTube. So yeah, sorry for that. Anyway, the main thing I actually wanted to do was say that I have got a brand new episode. So yeah, enjoy. Let's go and see what stuff we've got in the last like 2-3 weeks, or what if it's been like a month, or oh god, something like that. Anyway, but yeah, anyway, enjoy. Yeah. So yeah, Cox is a great part of RuneScape. So let's go back there and let's see what we got. What do we get? Oh, what do I get? What is it? Oh, I've got it in question marks. What is it? What is it? Don't tell me what it is. I'm excited. Oh, let's go! That's the first ancestral piece. Let's go. Grats. Oh no. Did anybody get anything? No. No shot. No shot. The back to back. What is it? Oh, it's an arcane. Let's go. The back to back. The back to back. And finally, if we read this, finally all the prayers are unlocked. We just need the prayer now. The back to back. What can we say? Good luck, Jake. Okay. What is it though? What is it? Let's go! Oh, I'll take those. I'll take those. Holy smokes! So yeah, so the log is looking so good and tasty, and it's over 1.5 bill just from the log that we've got so far. But next, here is me at Zilliana. Get ready. Holy mother trucker, dude, let's get the hell out of here. Oh my god, we've just finished. We have finished Radeon. Let's go. Sorry for my reaction. I think I was just like stunned, because if you look at this log, that's 94 KC, and the only thing I need now is pet. That's the only thing that's remaining for me. And now we take ourselves to Bandos. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, shit, better eat. Hold on. I just got here. Okay, I'll take that though. I'm not even in 100 KC. What's going on with my RNG? Oh, and just a quick one. This is recently from Cerberus, because we've now got 91 Slayer, and we're back to spooning once again. Yeah, it'd be huge XP, man. Yes! Yes! Yes, we take those! Yes! And now that we're up to date, let me send you the intro video. Enjoy! Okay, so we have, I believe it's 59 tasks to go. Yeah, so we have 50, was it? Hang on. Oh, 54 tasks we've done complete. But we've got 59 hellhounds to go. So, we're going to try and see if we can get any more crystals. Can't guarantee I'm going to get anything just yet. But the log at the moment is looking promising. And I can tell you now, this is going to be exciting. So we'll see how well it goes. And if I do get any drops, you guys will find out. So yeah, let's go. We're chilling. Something I will say though is using T-bow here is just mental. The damage that I pull off on this is just insane. I think because the fact that I can hit like 20s and whatnot is just great. Like, sorry, 20? Did I just say 20s? 70s, sorry. So I just hit a 66 there, and that's with rune arrows. Mind you, I do need to look into doing some more mining so I can get myself some amethyst arrows, but just like it just shreds. It just goes through every bit of health like it's nothing. Like I'd like a knife through butter. It's immense. It's beautiful. Something I will say though, which is actually pretty good, is the fact that Cerberus makes you a really decent amount of money. I mean, I have, yes, already got a Smoldering Stone and an Eternal Crystal, but aside from that, if you look at the fact that I've only got 134 Infernal Ashes, that costs 536k. If you look at the Dragonbone drops, that's a 431k in just 120 of them. In the 2 Rune Handlers, that's 417k. In Rune Plate Bodies, that's 346k. You total that up, you got yourself at least like, you know, maybe 2 mil. And even in the extra drops, things like Super Restores and Torsal Seeds and Rune Items and Battle Staffs and Coal, it all adds up in the total. That is really good, and for a total of 11 mil that we've made so far, that's actually pretty decent. I've definitely got to agree that Cerb is a really decent boss. Like, if anything, if you guys are using like a T-bow or range method or melee method, it's all the same method. All you literally have to do is just pray mage the entire time, and then just flick your piety or flick your rigor, and then you basically just go from there. If you guys want to see an example kill, feel free to watch it now, or you can skip a little bit ahead. I'm just going to show you like how easy and how simple it is. So the very beginning of the fight, Cerberus will throw her attacks mage, then range, then melee. So you want to make sure you click mage, then range, then melee, in the order that you see the attacks happening. That only happens every, I think it's 7 to every 10/14 attacks, so then you don't have to worry too much. Now, another thing to take into mind as well is that with Cerberus, she does summon ghosts, so you have to make sure you have 66 prayer or above to make sure that you have enough prayer points to defend from the ghosts that throw their attacks at you. Otherwise, you get hit for 30, and then it's annoying. But if you have a spirit shield, I think it's a spectral spirit shield, then it's really good because it only takes a smaller percentage of prayer points from you, so that's initially good. But then again, somebody will probably have a better guide out there that will show you more into that. I'm just here to show you a very quick example kill of how easy and how quick it is with the setup that I've got. If you guys don't have all the gear that I have, you don't have to. It's just kind of like mainly defensive range gear, so I don't get hit by so many range attacks. Because I don't pray against the range attacks, I just pray against the mage attacks, because the mage attacks hit more than the range attacks do. So that's why I protect from them. But the attack is as simple as this. So run on in, wait until Cerberus stood up, pray mage, wait until I can hit, pray range instantly as soon as you hear the mage attack, then pray melee, then pray mage again. And then just flick on augury or on, rigor or on piety, just while you're attacking. If you do see that your prayer is going below 60 and you're a bit worried, just make sure it's at 70 at least, and then you can just carry on with the attack. Now, mind you, I'm using rune arrows, so I'm not using anything like dragon arrows or like amethyst arrows, so you don't need the best of the best arrows because like Cerberus is weak to range anyway. So it's quite easy to take down. If you see this phase, the Gura phase, you have to worry about the lava pools. So just make sure you're standing away from them because they will hit you in a 3x3. So there you go. I didn't pray the range attack because I just missed it. But sometimes the triple attack will happen again. As long as you then hold mage and then you see the mage and then the range attack, you can then hit with a melee attack. So I'm going to pray with more prayer pots, pray range, then magic, then melee. It's in the colour of the ghost form. It's actually all you got to be careful of. And then you basically finish Cerb, and that's the kill. That's as easy as that. Okay, so yeah, I've killed a fair few Cerberus. I've only got so many prayer potions left. I've now gone into using super restores, so I'm only going to use these 4 because I want to start saving them so I can do some more God Wars. so I can try and get myself my tacits, because that's going to be kind of needed. I mean, we're looking at what for tacits? I mean, 105 KC, we still need these 2 main drops, which are the most important ones. From Ziliana, we've already finished that, so I'm glad. And then we also need to try and get some Kriara Slayer task, because we are sitting at 2 Armadillo helmets, which is kind of painful. So let's try not to think about that too much, and let's try and focus on a little bit more Serb. I'll try and get this one run done, finish off with a few more Hellhounds, and then we'll get into the real Slayer tasks. Okay, so yeah, that's all the Serb I'm probably going to do. I'm going to finish this task off, and then we're going to go from here. So yeah, that is the plan. Right, back in a bit. Also, can I say, now that I've already got the Eternal Crystal, the Eternal boots are looking absolutely amazing. I love the look of them. Even so, this is the new gear setup that we've got at the moment. We're waiting for the prims so that we can have them on our boots. But even with just Eternals on, having the little wing on the back of the boots just make it look so nice. Even if it's just like a fashionscape thing, or even just as like a gear thing, I think they just look amazing. Like regardless, like any Iron Man would appreciate the fact that having a crystal from Serb to then put on their boots is their best boot slot for like the max boot slot. It's insane. Like, this is the max boots for Magic. We never have to do any more boot Magic bonuses ever. I'm really happy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spec the hell out of a Hellhound. I'm excited to see what the max here is. Come on, give me something good. 83, we take those to a 71. Ugh. If I was in the wilderness and I was anti-PKing, I'll tell you now, they are in the bin. Okay, task done. Now, the real question is to see what Duradel gives us. I have set myself to get assignments where I now block the ones that I don't want to do. So Worms, Calphite, and Aberrant Spectres are big ones that I absolutely despise, and I don't ever want to do them ever again. But I now have unlocked Kriara, I have unlocked Lizardmen, and I've finished Basilisks. So those are some tasks that are out the way. It's now time to see if we get anything that's even better than what we've been getting. Now, when I got my Cerberus task, or my Hellhound task, I went 10 to 11 hours dry. So, I want to take a little break from Hellhounds just for the meantime, because what I really want to be focused on now is getting Kriara done. So I've got my Armadillo chest plate and my Armadillo chain skirt. That is 2 main items that I could really do with right now, that I am hoping and praying upon that we do get soon. I don't mind grinding all the ecumenical keys to try and get this. It's the only thing I want to make sure I finish. Lizardman, we'll take that. So, for Lizardman Shaman, I have changed up my technique of staying, instead of being in the caves for Lizardman Shaman, I go to the ones where they're out in the open with a cannon. Now, I'll show you how I do this and how easy it is and how relaxed it is and how AFK it is, where you can just kick back, get a bunch of kills, at least over 100 an hour, is what I remember at least anyway. And it's just great. I'm so happy with this technique as well. So the main things you'll need are obviously range potions and antidotes or anti-poisons, at least 8 to 10 prayer potions. I'm just going to use my restores because I have gone on a big farm run and I've got a bunch of snapdragons sitting in my bank waiting to be made into super restores. So I am on a healthy amount of them, so I just will use this for this task. Sharks, at least maybe 5 to 6 sharks, because the Lizardman Shamans do drop chili potatoes. And they also they drop them quite commonly, so you know you're not going to go without food for the entire trip. You will need a cannon for this. It's going to help you out get the kills a lot quicker. And the reason why I got Quest Cape and Drayman Staff is getting there quicker. So the gear layout itself as well, let me just quickly show you as well. So I've got the full Shazian outfit, and I've put the Slayer helmet on because I have finished the hard diaries. I brought the Rider's Blessing for a bit of prayer. The Assembler as well. The Blowpipe, just so we can get a very quick attack on against Lizardman Shaman, so it makes it a lot easier. And then an Archer's Ring, so we can get some bonus range in there as well. So, where I'm going to go is Chasm of Fire. Really quick and easy to get to. If you haven't got a Quest Cape, you don't need it. I'm just bringing it because it just gets me a quick teleport there, and it's a quick teleport out in case I do run out of supplies, I need to go bank. So, running all the way up here, then basically come down the ladder. And it's as easy as this. I will show you just here. Now, I have got some tile markers around the square, and I'll show you guys what those tile markers are for momentarily. I'm just going to try and set up my cannon as quick as possible. So you guys want to pray range while you're here? Okay, there's somebody here. So we'll hop, and then I'll show you guys in a second. Something super handy as well is if you don't know if anybody is on the left or the right side, you can check here with the soldier. So if you check east, there's no adventurers down there. If you check west, there's one adventurer. So let's say we can't use that world. We'll go to another world. Hopefully, the next world that we find should be semi-decent, fingers crossed. But yeah, it can be annoying trying to find this world, and these worlds in particular for Lisman Shamans, because people do use this technique a lot because it is very quick, it's very easy, and you get the KC very, very quickly. So we'll check again. 3 adventurers in the west. Oh my god. 3? Jesus, right. Okay, we're going to be here a moment. Okay, right. I have found a world, and I'm happy. So let's go. So plan is also, yeah, bring 2 stand pots as well, because it'll make it a lot easier when you're trying to run and evade the lizardman spawns as well. So I'm going to put my cannon here in a second. I'm going to first turn off auto retaliate, because that's probably not a good idea. Wait until they've disappeared. There we go. So let's go and place this cannon quickly. As we place this cannon, we might take a little bit of damage, but as long as the cannon's been placed, that's all that matters. And as soon as it's placed, try and evade all of the Lizman Shamans as quick as possible. Now don't worry about using the cannon for the first like 2 minutes, that's fine. As long as you're killing the Lizman Shaman here, that's all that matters. So these red tiles that I've got here are like 2 tiles away from the corner. Now that's something you want to mark as well. So if I just stand myself here very quickly, I have got these ones around here marked specifically, so they're 2 tiles away from the corner. Now, you'll see some patterns where I'm running away from the little spawns. Now, the reason why I try and avoid the spawns by 2 tiles, so if I'm standing here and the spawns spawn around me, I can run to the other side and then not get hit and not get attacked. So it works all the way around here. But advisably, you want to stand on the west and on the north side. You don't really want to stand on the east side because you could run out too far. But you can't, and also for the same for the east side. But for the north side, you'll be absolutely fine. So yeah, you just want to attack the lizardman, quick and easy. And if the spawns come to you, try and time it so that when the lizardman's already halfway attacking, you can then walk one forward and you won't get hit. So once these lizardmen are dead, very, very quickly, so that's 1 out the way. I'll try and get these ones around here, just so it's a bit quicker. But yeah, it does take a little while sometimes. So you want to avoid these lizardmen here, there you go. And then once they're gone, you can just carry on attacking. And it's as simple as that. Now this lizardman will come around in a second because that lizardman was blocking him. And then you want to take out this one. And when he's down in a second, we're going to try and avoid these spawns here as well. There we go. Come back around. We get hit a little bit. That's alright. That's fine. Blowpipe also heals you as well, which is also a great benefit. Because then all you have to do is once he's dead, there we go. So we'll run all the way around very, very quickly. So let's pick up these chili potatoes and we're going to fire the dwarf cannon. There we go. Try and avoid these spawns. There you go. Within a 2 tile range. And run all the way around the edge. So as long as the spawns are within that tile there, they won't attack you. They won't come anywhere near you. You'll be absolutely fine. But it's as simple as this. You just stay on this side, and then you also stay on this side while attacking the shamans. Now try and make sure you get gap every time you see some lizardman spawns. That way, you'll take the minimum damage as possible, and you'll be extending your trips for a longer period of time. So this is literally how the rotation goes. You just chill around here, and then you also chill around the west spot as well. And you basically attack them from here. And the cannon goes into range with this shaman here. And while you're attacking this shaman and the shaman that spawns next to me, these are mainly the only 2 shamans you actually need to attack, because the cannon will always go for the shaman that's just over here. So you are always going to be getting some damage off of them. And something I will ask you to take into mind as well is when you want to refill your cannon, make sure you do it either during their attack. So like this, for example, where I've got no shamans around me. There's a snapdragon seed there. I'm going to risk taking that. Okay, there we go. But yeah, you want to make sure you just try and avoid the spawns around the edge. As long as you're not walking away from the edge, they won't jump. As long as you're against the wall, you are absolutely fine. You are cozy. And everything should go according as planned. So the cannon, again, like I was saying, will attack this lizardman, and it'll also attack this lizardman here as well. Now, there we go. So if I try stand here, wait for them to start trying to go crazy and explode, and because he's not round the corner, he won't hit me. And then repeat and recycle. Easy as that. Easy does it. Okay, so that is... how many have I done now? It looks like a total of 2,700 Lizardman Shamans in total. So, from here on out, the plan is to keep going until we get to that 5,000 mark, and then we can complain that we are dry. Alright, let's see what next task we get. Gargoyles. That's good for melee. I'll do it. No worries. I must admit, I love Slayer. And the one task I'm really happy with is we managed to get ourselves some avian seeds. I'm really, I'm over the moon. Because when I went to go and finish my last task of gargoyles, I thought to myself, okay, I know exactly what I want. I would love some avian seeds because I know I'm still missing a piece. So we're going to go avian seeds. We're going to get some more. And if anything, fingers are going to stay crossed because I am hoping, honestly, if we get another piece of Armadillo, because the log is looking a bit empty, just a little bit empty, then I'm going to be over the moon. Like, we have only a body and legs to go, and I will be over the moon. I'll be ecstatic. I would also love a God Sword Shard 3, because that will mean that we can make our first God Sword, which will be the Saradomin God Sword, and that is exciting. So, we'll see how we go. We're 218 KC in, and let's go. Okay, so yeah, deaths aren't always the best in the world, but they are what they are. I wasn't expecting to die, but I was on 4 HP while I was trying to get heals from the mage minion. And then I was like on, still 4 HP, then got hit at 3, was on 1 HP, I was about to sip, and then got hit. So yeah, gotta love it. Now, something I must remind you is, if you die at places, don't give up, because if you go back, you'll realise that you missed out on a big opportunity. And that's what you're going to witness right here on the stream the next day. Fucking corner bird, really? Making things difficult for you and for me. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, baby! 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Thank you all so much for watching the episode 12 that I haven't released for so long, and I'm so happy that you guys waited so patiently. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, please drop a like, please drop a comment as well. I'm live on Twitch as well, so feel free to follow that as well. Apart from that, enjoy the rest of your evening. Lots of love, big kisses, and peace. Cheers, guys.